The palace of three local governments came out to make a statement about his own Okuku style, our own Okuku, and the whole country is on fire. It's quite funny because I actually thought we were just three local governments, minority, and we didn't matter. If you go on social media today, you hardly scroll past 5 videos without finding a video or content on Okuku. Everybody wants to make a video on Okuku now. They want to trend because it's trending. I do not have a problem with that. Unless for the fact that most of them are beginning to spread false information. And this is bringing more people into my inbox asking questions. Some of the questions they're asking is what I quickly want to address in this short video.
Thanks for clicking on this channel. Please subscribe to FO's blog history and click on the notification button so that whenever we upload a new video you will be notified. Okuku. The palace of three local governments made a statement on its cultural paraphernalia. The whole country is on fire. Since the Oba of Benin banned the use of Okuku, social media is on fire. The different people from diverse ethnicities are giving different interpretations of the ban. Some are saying, one should not use certain items on the Okuku, like otter and ebon. Others are saying the shape and the materials to be used. While others say it is banned until the palace gives further information on Okuku. Our brother Izomo Kakadu is here to enlighten us on Okuku and to talk about the conflict between Benin and Esan over the ban on Okuku. According to him, some social media miscreants have been calling Benin Kingdom's three local governments, and the king of three local governments has banned the use of one of his cultural paraphernalia and the whole country is on fire. As a result of the ban, everyone on social media is making videos of Okuku and giving false information. I am here to correct the misinformation. There is no yet approved Okuku. We should wait till we hear directly from the palace, he stated. He also talked about cultism and the palace's role in stopping it. Some people are saying the Benins are slaves because of Iwo body marking which has been transferred to clothes the Benin people wear on occasions. Wearing clothes designed with Iwo marking does not signify slavery. Oba Aradawa of blessed memory wore it. The relationship between Benin and Esan is like the relationship between siblings. Benin and Esan are one, the enemies are the ones who want to cause division among us, he added. Please watch and listen to Izomo Kakadu as he explains.
The palace of three local governments came out to make a statement about his own Okuku style, our own Okuku, and the whole country is on fire. It's quite funny because I actually thought we were just three local governments, minority, and we didn't matter. If you go on social media today, you hardly scroll past 5 videos without finding a video or content on Okuku. Everybody wants to make a video on Okuku now. They want to trend because it's trending. I do not have a problem with that. Unless for the fact that most of them are beginning to spread false information. And this is bringing more people into my inbox asking questions. Some of the questions they're asking is what I quickly want to address in this short video. Firstly, it's about those who are asking about the approved Okuku style. Approved Okuku style. The answer to your question is actually in my previous video, where I said, wait till you hear directly from the palace. Forget those links you're sending me, those videos of clout chasers who are just trying to have views, who are telling you the one with Igoloye is the wrong one, the one without Igoloye is the right one, the one you do like this is the right one, the one you... Please do not listen to these people. Wait until you hear directly from the palace. That is the best I can. I don't have anything to say. I cannot tell you which is the right or wrong one because I do not know. I will only have this information when the palace makes a statement.
The truth be say, if you even see some way they wear all these things, you will be Benin, you go like them. But imagine non-living things like Bobrisky, which they call the other, whether na bros James or one thing James hardly chase or be whatever.
And then you have those also running up and down saying that the palace does not have the right to tell them what to wear. They shouldn't dictate their fashion. And some are saying as well that the instruction is restricted to Edo or Bini people. No wahala. I will not tell you to do it or not to do it. There is no problem at all. Make your decision. Make your decision. If you know you have the liver, if you know, say it is fashion. If you know you have the liver, your mind cross, you want to go and do it. No wahala now. You don't have to come on social media to make mouth first. You just go and do it. You can even display it and we will see. There is no problem. So when the repercussion comes, I hope you will be ready. Because when you make your decision, you have to be ready. You have to be ready to take the responsibility. All I can say for now is I'm sorry. I cannot say sorry. Why it be say when Jori Okuku matter, the palace come, they come swear, blah blah blah. Courtists in Benin and Esan, palace not do anything. See, first of all, not be palace put you for court. And whether they initiate you, not be inside palace, therefore initiate you. So I wonder why you want the palace to come and rescue you from what you decided to join. Waiting, you just sit down, you decide, you carry your body, you go join. Now you want the palace to come rescue you from her. Now we do the run it skater. No, sir. First of all, the palace is not the government. All right? And even if it were the government, they are not responsible for your decision. You made your decision, live with it. That is one. But just to clarify things, I'm not trying to debunk anybody. I'm not those of you who are spreading all these fallacies, you know exactly what you are doing. And I actually care less about you. I don't even know if you exist, to be honest, which is why I call you non-living things. The people I'm addressing are those ones with fertile brains. Those are our children who do not know much about these things. When they see those your useless videos, they begin to ask questions. And they might go and ask the wrong people questions and they will be more misinformed than the ones I'm making the video for. So for those who didn't know, just in 2018 here, that should be the first time ever the palace, since installation, the palace ever did something like this.
Agbada leni ya fe nagi yaru yine eni mwa no ba ma gbe no ko ma pa wotedo awotu na ara kunya kugbe epo iti eke iti ope ni opa ni ati courtis awe pe ma be ni a emo ya fi woto na awe kede ne na ga ha ko ma no ire ko tu ni no ke gbe awo ma ke bole gbe oba ni ka yan ya ko lori
the Iwu. You know, the palace said, when you want to make Benin clothing, when you want to make Benin clothes, you don't put Ada and Ebe. All right? It was never Ada and Ebe. It had always been Iwu. But somehow along the line, these fashion people decided to change it to Ada and Ebe for whatever reason, for reasons best known to them. Now, the palace is only saying, we are not saying you should not make our clothes. Fine. But this is not how to make it, but this is how to make it. It is not Ada and Ebe on your clothes. It is the Iwu on your clothes. So I don't know how not making this and making this stop you from celebrating our culture or stop you from spreading our culture. I don't know how. I don't know how that happens. However, some non-living things are spreading some rumors now that the clothes with Iwu are for slaves. That is what they are saying everywhere now. Look, first of all, Edo people have never been slaves. We have never been slaves and we will never be slaves. The slaves, they know themselves. I do not want to mention names. No, I'm not Lasabisa. I'm not the fear. The slaves know themselves. And actually, it is the slaves who are actually spreading this propaganda. The slaves. We've never been slaves. We are royals. We have the blue blood in us. We'll not be slaves. The Iwu were body markings. They were put on body to identify Edo or Bini people. My own grandmother, my maternal grandmother, she passed in 2002 at the age of 127. She was from the royal family and also married to the royal family. Her name was Ugie Edo people, if you hear that name, you would understand something. Uge, that was her name. She had Iwu on her body and it was beautiful on her. It is nothing like the tattoo you have these days. She was light skinned. It was beautiful on her. Now, aside my grandma, who was from the royal family, the Oba of Benin, Oba Diawa of blessed memory, who actually put these things on clothes through Dr. Ehagosa Aisien, wore these clothes. So are you saying that our Oba of Benin wore clothes that were made for slaves? You've seen photographs of chiefs, Ekhaime, or Oba chiefs of Benin Kingdom wearing these clothes. But somehow these people are spreading the propaganda, these lies, just to cause unnecessary trouble, that the Iwu is meant for the slaves. Well, you just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep doing what you're doing. Nobody will tell you to stop. You will continue, keep going until what you are looking for, you will meet that thing that you are looking for very, very soon.
Libations were poured on ancient spiritual traditional weapons, while traditional physicians blew horns, summoned ancestral spirits to bear witness against those seeking to destabilize the kingdom. The cause targets conspiracy theorists, spreading false information, creating memes, or misuse palace insignia and individuals that disrespect the Benin monarchy.
It seems most of you have not listened to this part of the video, which I pay most attention to. You see, those people who are trying to cause unnecessary tension between, I don't know how to say us and Esan, because Esan is us is Esan. That is what I was taught. Growing up, I was told that the Esan people are our brothers. The few books I've read say the same thing. There's never been a time where I was taught that Esan people are different, or they are our enemies, or they are even our friends. I've always known Esan as our brothers. But there are some very unfortunate human beings, some from the so-called Benin, and some from the so-called Esan. Some of them, of course, are imposters. Some of them are imposters, if not most, especially from the Esan side. Most are imposters. We have all these enemies, these people going to create pages and they pose as Esan or Edo. And these people hide behind some profile picture. You never know their identity, but they tell you they are Esan. Some will tell you they are Benin, and they begin to cause unnecessary tension. I pray that what you are looking for, you will find very soon. For the record, for those who do not know, see, let me make an example, an analogy. Consider a house, and a Gyogbe. For those who know Gyogbe, Papa born children, let's say 7 sons. As they grow, the 7 sons will go and start establishing, right? And when the father passes, the senior son would retain the house. It is the Benin law, the Benin custom. So the elder son will have the Igyogbe. Now, the younger brothers, they are still part of that house. Sometimes they even come to the house to do whatever they want to do. And then when they also give birth, their own children will still see each other or one another as brothers. This is the relationship between us and Esan. And for those of you who keep saying this one came from us, this one, please stop it. Stop it. We are brothers. We are brothers. Sometimes when you begin to say you came from us, this one came from us, it sparks off unnecessary tension and unnecessary trouble. Esan people are our brothers. This is what I know. Look, I am from Ezomo family, and my morning greeting is Lao Gesan, a Now Gesan. Alright, Lao Gesan. You will hear Esan at the end of that greeting, and that is simply because the person, the Ezomo who started this present lineage from the reign of Oba Akenzua I, is actually from Esan. Ehenua, his name is Ehenua, is from Esan. So that is why I greet Lagisan. So how does anybody come to me now to tell me that Esan people are not my brother? Esan people, they are not my brothers. We are friends or we are enemies. How do you explain that to me? Urokpota, for those who know Urokpota at Ring Road, is owned by an Esan man. That is another story. I think I've told that story in one of my videos. See, there's too many to mention. I just want to, if you will hear, because a brother wrote me yesterday. He was asking me, he says, sir, please, how do we sanitize the social media space with everything that is going on? I told him simply, I said, look, we have been talking, but these people who are doing these things, they know exactly what they are doing. They are chasing clouds. They want to build their pages. They want to get coins by whatever means, irrespective of the repercussion. So the best thing we can do, they are adults. We cannot start looking for them and say, go and close your page, or do not say what you are saying. We've been saying this and they do not want to listen. In fact, when you tell them this, they see you as enemy and they cut you off and they begin to saga you. So those of you who are doing this thing, if it is true, what you are doing, if it is honest, then let's put it this way. If what you are doing is honest, if you are honestly, fighting for your people, if you are fighting for your kingdom honestly, if the Esan people are really our enemy and not brothers, you are doing all of these things for some personal, for some selfish reason. You just want to cause unnecessary tension. You just want to cause unnecessary trouble. Enika will reward you for your good work. Your ancestors, they will reward you for your good work. That is all I have to say to those of you. Therefore, to the rest of our brothers, please do not listen to these people. We are brothers. We are brothers, and nothing can change that. Some of these people are not actually Esan. Some of these other people are not actually Edo. They are not Benin. Some are sponsored. Some are imposters. They belong to different other tribes who just create. They know how to speak the language, maybe because they grew up here. Please do not listen to them. We are brothers, all right? There's no need for bad blood. Obaga talk by.